Ranjan's latest act. North cannot escape either. Party lists get hired. Dalith targets Sajith in attack. Ranil to go abroad after election. AKD gets organic vegetables from Nuwara Eliya. Another red alert exposure works.
The leader, දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම.
Ranjan's latest act. Ranjan is quite a character both in cinema and in politics. What he says brings him popularity. Another act by him can be seen now. It is over the ownership of the political party he leads. The United Democratic Voice, which he contests from, was previously called the United Congress, revealed social activist Oshala Herath. Lanka mobile owner Ali Raja is behind it, Oshala also said. Bombshells dropped one after another. Another candidate from the same party made an exposure at a media briefing last week. Prasanna Adhikari claimed Ranjan fulfills a political project by Lanka Mobile. Inquiries were made from election authorities, and also when browsed in the internet, it is said nowhere that Ranjan is its leader and Dilshan is national organiser, said Adhikari. In the meantime, other parties joined in. Sarvajana Balaya's Dilith said the thief-catcher Ranjan has himself fallen victim to a thief. More and more accusations. Adhikari also said at a media briefing on the 3rd that the UDV's secretary is one Seelan. He is a director at several companies owned by Ali Raja, who has funded a number of other parties too, said Adhikari. Ali Raja has also committed a big fraud against Sri Lanka Telecom. Adhikari admitted to having accepted 1 million for his propaganda work, which he said has already been spent. As the media briefing was in progress, another UDV candidate, Pradeep Charles, barged in. Adhikari left the scene amid the protection given by some. Then, Pradeep spoke to the media and accused Adhikari of going against the party after being denied more funds. Ranjan, a loser? In the meantime, Anida said on its Sunday edition that Ranjan cannot become an MP even if he wins. He is ineligible to hold a seat as he is still without his civic rights despite being given a presidential pardon, said the newspaper. The Election Commission didn't reject his nomination because civic rights is not a technical issue that makes him ineligible, so an objection raised against him was rejected. Commission Chairman Saman Ratnayake said a voter can go to court seeking an annulling of his seat even after Ranjan gets elected. A FR case that challenged his candidacy got dismissed because that should have been filed by way of a writ petition. How a letter to AKD got leaked. Besides, UDV spokesman Kumudesh asked the Presidential Secretariat to investigate as to how a letter to President AKD seeking Ranjan's civic rights being restored early by 2 years got leaked. That itself is a testimony to the fact that Ranjan's civic rights are yet to be restored fully. Parties get bought by Ali Raja. Critics say something underhand is taking place. The aim is to use the votes that will be polled by popular characters, such as Ranjan, Dilshan and Kumudesh, to send Ali Raja's cronies to Parliament, courtesy 2 bonus seats. Others accuse him of aiming to weaken the conventional Tamil polity with the knowledge of the government. North cannot escape either. Party lists get hired. Ali Raja has reportedly fielded groups separately to contest from the North by hiring nomination lists of other parties. It is said Prabha Ganeshan's Democratic National Alliance lists comprise Ali Raja's men. Southern media reported Ganeshan's party had been bought by one Mohan Pereira. A new grouping called Democratic National Alliance was launched on the 8th of October at Cinnamon Grand. It announced contesting the polls under Postbox, and Mohan Pereira was named its leader. Who is he? It is said this Mohan is the same one who was involved in the liquid fertilizer scam during Gotta's rule. He claimed the leadership and even accepted Damitha to the party. In the meantime, Ali Raja intervened, and Mohan accused him of buying nomination lists in the north from Prabha. Prabha is said to have expelled Mohan from the party. Leader or chairman? On the 4th, Mohan held a media briefing and said the party would not fall into the hands of federalists or racists. He said he has asked election authorities to determine which is the correct one from among 3 available party constitutions. Previously, he claimed to be the party's leader, but now he says he is the chairman. Anyway, it seems parties are getting bought in a big way. Dalith targets Sajith in attack. Marikar is into a new campaign to say AKD is incapable. At the same time, Sajith is the target of a similar campaign by Dalith. He says AKD won due to Sajith's inabilities. Sajith says he will not bring down the government and will extend his support, says Dilith, who vows to create a fearless opposition. He says Sajith's politics is over and wishes him happy retirement. At a media briefing, Dilith said an opposition should be there to remind the government to fulfill its promises to the people. Ranil to go abroad after election. Ranil says he will go abroad on vacation after the election on the 14th. He said so in answer to a question raised at the screening of Three Idiots at Independence Arcade. But critics say Ranil's foreign tour could well be yet another game planned by him. Tilvin on Ranil? Anyway, NPP big shots are angered by what Ranil has been saying of late. Tilvin says they have already taken a decision with regard to that one. Since 1977, Ranil has been living at public expense. Even after his defeat, he has sent letters requesting various privileges. What we can learn from Ranil is about violating the constitution, not safeguarding it, said Tilvin at a media briefing. Irrespective of whatever Ranil says, the government takes only the FSP seriously, it is said. Gunaratnam to the fore. FSP Secretary Kumar Gunaratnam levels a barrage of accusations against the government. Hans and Hulangamua were Gota's advisors too. Antigen fraudsters are contesting. The party claiming to catch thieves is owned by a businessman blacklisted in Europe, he says. Kumar queries if AKD has fallen for Ranil's trap too. The JVP is against the executive presidency, and why did AKD contest for it? He asked. Further, Kumar asked as to how the country could be rid of corruption when such persons hold advisor positions in the government. AKD gets organic vegetables from Nuwara Eliya. The President's House premises in Nuwara Eliya has an organically cultivated vegetable farm. The Presidential Secretariat still receives 60 kilograms of each vegetable every Friday, said AKD at a rally in Nuwara Eliya on the 3rd. He said he gave instructions that the vegetable be distributed among security officials. Secrets of Lohan's wife are out. Many secrets are emerging since the arrest of Lohan and his wife. Previously, both claimed the Lexus luxury car assembled here after its parts were imported illegally belonged to the private secretary who committed suicide. But CCTV footage clearly show Lohan had been using it for years. The car was found during a police raid of a 3-story house at Embuldania on 26 October. SJB at war over preferential votes. The fight for preferential votes is getting hotter by the day. Even the NPP has that within its ranks in a smaller way. It is worst for the SJB. There is big competition in Colombo, Kandy, Matara and Gale. Undercutting is galore in Colombo, where the SJB is tipped to get a maximum 6 seats. Contenders are Sajith, Mujibur, Marikar, Harsha, Eran, Mano and Hirunika. A powerful hand is undercutting the Harsha, Eran and Hirunika trio, and a few newcomers are getting all the support. In Kandy too, Atanayake, Halim, Hakim, Wasantha Yapa, Earl and Kiriella's daughter Shamindrani compete for 4 seats. Atanayake's campaign seems to be dull, while Shamindrani gets pinched by the others. Yapa is a nuisance to others, as he campaigns in every electorate. He angers the others as he remains close to Namal, after having joined Sajith at the last moment. So a campaign is on for the victory of original SJB candidates. In Matara, the call is for a newcomer. The SJB will get 2 seats at most there. Chatara Galapati leads the race while Rehan too fights on. Another red alert exposure works. In yet another red alert exposure by Leader TV has worked. On the 28th, we revealed what was happening in the rice mafia. That caught AKD's attention. He ordered in Monaragala on the 4th for the refurbishing of state paddy storages to buy the Maha season produce. The state will buy the paddy, small-scale millers will make the rice, and the cooperatives will sell to consumers, he said. He warned of legal action against violators of the price caps. That's it for today.
The leader දේශයට මග කියන ප්‍රවෘත්ති පෙළගැස්ම